and welcome back to Hermitcraft. We are doing some experiments with our Warden train here. We ran into some issues, we'll say. Oh, and by the way, I think there's a bug in the Warden audio system. Like, look how far away they are. They're like 70 blocks away from me, and they are so loud. I can like go all the way down here. Let's see if this still works. Right? Like, look how far away they are. I should not be able to hear them that loud. So yeah, anyways, Etho contacted me the other day and he's like, oh, hey Tango, I'm at my gold farm and nothing's spawning. And he says, in fact, everything in the Nether is not spawning. There's no mobs anywhere in the Nether. So we looked into it and the first thing I did was move the wardens from this position down to that position, which is where they were. By the way, if you haven't seen last episode, I have no idea what's going on and why there's 70 wardens. You need to go watch last episode. But I moved the wardens down and they started spawning. So my thought was that there's a chunk loader in the area that is keeping those wardens active. Now I know Impulse has got some chunk loaders down here for his base, which is great, but I asked him to temporarily turn them off to see if it makes a difference. So the test here is going to be, first of all, do I have spawns down here? There should be no mobs down here. And it looks like there isn't. There's almost always a ghast here. So nothing down here, but the real test now is when I fly away. Let's go. We'll just go to the south arbitrarily. I should start seeing spawns. Yep, I think I saw that was a piglin there, right? Once those wardens unload, we should have a ton of spawns. Let me just go over to like another ways where we should get. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it's working. It's working now. Interesting though, because I did not think it was going to be Impulse's chunk loaders because they seem too far away, but it is his chunk loaders. All right, so obviously my goal here is not to make Impulse turn off his chunk loaders full time. We did it just for testing. You know, my project isn't more important than his, and his was first, so that's fine. I think though what I might be able to do is extend those wardens down a little bit. Yeah, I think if I extend the track like another chunk or two at most and just repeat the process, everything will be fine, and then they'll be out of range of his chunk loaders. Because quite honestly, like, look, his chunk loaders, that's why I put these scaffolding. His chunk loaders are right here, right? Which is weird to me because I thought it loaded 3x3 in the redstone processing and 5x5 lazy chunks. Those are in a 7x7 area. They're like 3 chunks away. So yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but I am fairly confident one of you is about to tell me. Regardless though, that's on hold for now. Impulse has got his chunk loaders off today. He's fine with that, and that's there. So today, wait for it. Today, we're going to get back to the project that we wanted to do, which is build our, I keep wanting to say Nether hub, and that's the worst thing because Gem 100% did the Nether hub, and I'm not trying to steal. I keep saying Nether hub, the Nether tunnel, whatever you want to call it. This thing here, I am super excited. I made a couple changes to it though. Probably the number one comments from last video is that this thing, you know, the Warden mob switch thing isn't going to work. Obviously, if I switch it to the other side and as soon as at his mob farm and I come in here, we could get a gas. But I know all that. I know it wasn't foolproof. It was more of just like I was reducing the odds of getting a gas in here a lot, quite a lot. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to make it 100% gas proof by just adding a little bit more leaves and things like that. But let me grab my supplies here and we're gonna do this kind of in layers. Foundation, we're gonna get a big black box set up with some ground, and then we're gonna start making it feel like the entrance to Decked Out. I see you there, Mr. Not Supposed to Be There. Well, apparently they're still spawning. Apparently the mob switch doesn't work. I mean, it kind of works. There's not a lot, but apparently some are squeaking in here and there. I don't know. In the end, it doesn't really matter. We've got the beginnings of a black box here. It kind of tapers out at the end there because we're going to have like a cave and stuff, so we don't really need the black box there. And we will have a black box ceiling on this as well, but I figured I'd do that last because otherwise it's just going to cramp my building style and stuff. So The next thing I want to do now is get a floor down, and the floor is going to be like, we're basically making a dark, creepy forest scene, right? Imagine now you walk in here and there's like a winding path through a dark, spooky forest with some creepy trees, and like everything's all dead and spooky and all that stuff. And the ground is going to be like kind of like mud and dirt, and it's gonna look a lot like those blocks there. That's basically my ground palette here. I got a lot of this muddy mangrove roots stuff. Where is it? Which one is it? Yeah, muddy mangrove roots. I got a bunch of this stuff when I was digging up the mud for the mountain, because this stuff is there anyways, and I really like that block. So this is the palette. It's going to be predominantly probably this lower end here, more browns than the darker gray. It's going to get darker gray as it gets to the back, I think. And again, we're going to have like a little windy path that's going to be like a little bit of a bowl shape, or like the edges will be a little bit higher, I think. So this is our bare forest floor here. It's like, we're gonna obviously decorate this a lot more, add a lot more detail and stuff. But we've got our road kind of meandering through the forest here, comes down over here, and then there stops in like a little ravine, a crevasse with a mysterious glowing substance at the bottom. And of course, those attempting to find the village of Greywick are gonna need a little bridge here to get across this nasty substance. They don't want to be down there. So I think a simple little arched bridge right here, it will be very nice with a little support down there. And then the path continues here, and I've kind of stopped right here, but obviously that portal's going to go away. It continues down more, and then this is where we're going to start like a cave where and the portal to decked out will be in the back of the cave. It's going to be all dark and spooky looking. It's going to be amazing. Oh, it's time. It's time. We're going to take a little break from building because the hermits are about to have a Nautilus race through some crazy river that I know nothing about. I don't even know how to ride a Nautilus, so yeah, this should be, comical. What do I need to know to drive this thing? Like, is there a thrust? Is there a boost?
Forward.
Space is boost.
The first time he's ever been on.
I have no idea what's happening. Yeah.
So Tango, keep in mind, Tango, when you need to jump over stuff, you need to start kind of low and then go up and use the boost to jump over stuff.
Oh no. I'm
just practice. There you go.
So I'm actually jumping out of water. Okay.
You're jumping out of the water.
Right. There's going to be jumps on the course, so you want to like time it so you have a jump ready.
Yeah, and if you get stuck on the top of a jump, you need to scooch off that thing, otherwise your Nautilus will die.
For all the newcomers, if you see bubble columns, evade at all costs. You will stop.
Up and down.
Yeah, that's
hit with the high jump here, man.
Well, yeah.
How high am I going? How high am I going?
Crazy high, dude.
My horse sucks. I can't get in the water.
You can almost make it if you have a perfect jump up to the bridge.
Skill issue.
Everyone else is jumping like 8 feet out of the water. What is happening?
Some pro tips for the course, guys. Pro tips for the course. There's magenta arrows in some places to show you sort of where to go generally, but there are some sort of hidden coves and stuff, like shortcuts in certain areas. Also, there's one area where there's blindness. You want to follow the lights in that section.
Follow the light.
This is going to be so comically bad.
You'll be amazing once you clear the first jump.
I'm just impressed you're on a Nautilus. Zed and beat up so just how well they did last time. I'm sure you can do just as well, if not better.
Woo! All right, pants off. Why pants off? I took them off.
Why are you taking your pants off?
Who told you to
Put your pants back on.
Because it's hot in my
That's
office.
a different game.
That's
a different game altogether.
Oh, right, okay.
Welcome to Nautilus race number 2, guys. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining, being a part of this. Tango, you might want to grab that Nautilus.
We're working on it.
I lost my Nautilus too. Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is going
right.
Got it.
So
no, I don't.
this race, this is a race that goes from the gate you see in front of us with the copper bars all the way to Rendog's beautiful area. There's a finish line and fireworks at the end of the race. Can't miss it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But this is the official Nautilus race, which means you get the top 8 players will all get points for the Nautilus Cup race, which is going to be at the end of the month.
Ready, George. I priced shift.
Lily pads? What?
Are we gonna get jammed up here?
What's going on?
my.
So man, everybody getting in the way.
What? Ooh, conduit. Okay, the music is amazing.
Oh no!
No, 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 no. Why?
Bubbles.
Oh no!
Oh man, they locked me up.
Oh, scares, please.
Tim, I'm coming for you.
My timer's going off to put the bin out.
I might be in dead last.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is one where I should have saved. I should have saved.
Yes. I didn't do it right.
Oh, what the heck? No. Yes.
Woohoo!
Come back. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
No! Oh, I nailed that
What
one.
happened there?
You bumped me. Oh yeah.
Gotta be kidding me.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, nudge harder.
Whoa, too high.
Oh no.
Went straight up in the air.
Oh, this is dumb. Everything is dumb.
I hate it.
Everybody, you're getting too far away.
What am I hitting?
No.
The jumps are hard.
No.
Whoa.
It's all right, Skiz.
Well, that was a good one right there, dude.
Oh, out of my way, Jim.
Oh, that was decent.
No.
Decent.
To the bad side when I hear less
that
voices.
I'm doing so poorly.
Ultimate shortcut.
We're all doing
almost.
poorly,
Almost.
Skiz.
Where does this go?
We're in the
about
loser
it.
squad. Excuse me.
Was that a good idea or bad idea, Tango?
I think it was a good idea. I'm not sure.
Where do we go?
Still in last place.
Oh, down here, down.
Joel.
Low,
Down
low,
here.
Joel.
Oh, the purple arrows. Silly me.
What?
Oh, do we have to go through this?
Etho, I follow you, buddy.
Oh, is this the section with the
Go to
wardens?
the surface. It's easy.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the
I don't
part
think
where
my
it's
darkness
awesome.
is working.
Oh, atmospheric. Ow.
Catching up to Cleo.
It's taking so long. Oh my.
Oh.
Get out of my way.
Whoa, actual zombie.
Yay! We actually made
Also
it
zombie
out.
Cleo.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Cleo.
Wait,
Oh,
Tango
I
took a
hate it.
shot.
Oh,
That's
hate
right,
it.
I took a
Tango,
shortcut.
Get out of my. What the heck?
It's not very good. I'm ahead of
Hi,
you now.
Tango.
Nothing.
Boost more.
It's so annoying.
Boost better.
Where does this go?
Ooh, this is
Where's
This
Etho
is
going?
rough.
Following him.
Oh, the stupid bubbles.
My bubbles.
No.
wrong way, girls.
I
Wait,
believe
what?
in you.
Wait, which way is it?
What?
Where does the track go? Where's the track?
I hit Bubs.
Oh,
They go around them, but I hit
Oh, this is dumb.
Where do we go?
This is our fault for following
Wow, we need instructions. I need an adult.
What?
Where do we go?
It's gotta be this way. What are you guys
Oh, this is the worst. Poor track design.
Doesn't feel like it's this way.
What?
How's that possible?
And they just stop. We're in a bay.
It ended. Where do we go?
Is it this? Is it this little thing? I'm gonna say it's this. This doesn't feel right. What? Who designed this track? This can't be it. I'm no longer on the course. There's no way out of here. I was starting to do good too. Aw. Oh, okay. Now we're dying. Leave it to me. So, this is fun. Do I go over here? This looks fancy. No. What?
Tango,
Where do I go?
where are you? Okay, yeah, you keep going. You got this. Yeah, you're in the right way. You're going the right way. You got this. Man, I believe.
I protest. I was starting to do good. Aw.
Oh, that's all right. There's a shortcut on the left here too, right here. Turn left. In that tunnel.
There were so many like open caves that I went in that just like led nowhere. They should have been closed off.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you got this. Straight shot from here, man. Straight shot.
This is so bad. I don't want to go to the finish line. Behold my blazing spear. All right. Who designed that track? That's all I want to know. Who designed that track? There was no idea where to go. There's empty caverns that lead off into death.
that you're angry about with Pearl's fault.
Oh, Pearl! Where's Pearl? Pearl!
It's not that hard to destroy the main
like
obviously
6 of us.
designed and built.
There was
Where
like
did you
6 of us. I had no idea where to go.
Where did you go?
It was
I
hidden
was right with
on the
arrow
right.
saying go
You
this
need
way for you.
arrows.
lot."
Garbage.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
Arrows, absolutely.
I have greatly overestimated Hermit's ability to navigate, apparently.
There was like 6 corners. I went down one and I'm in like this natural cave and zombies are attacking me. And I'm like,
Did you find the ravine? I
You
found
went
the
on a
ravine.
journey, dude.
that was
All
fun.
right, guys,
Tango, that was glorious.
Finishing the top spots. Please get to the podiums, ladies and gentlemen. The results for the race. Bum, ba, da, bum. All right, first place, me. I won my own race.
The rest of you suck.
That was so close, dude.
It was.
I'm
so
gonna make a
close, yeah.
competition and just win
Second
it.
place.
Yeah,
Alexa Moon.
Tango, you should
I'm
just
calling shenanigans.
compete in
And
deck
third
tag.
place.
Yeah, exactly.
Red the dog.
Red Indigo.
Wait,
In
I have to
So
addition,
we have
everybody
we have
who's
the,
in
we have the
top 8
race
will get
maker,
points.
and then the
So,
one who
yeah.
made the race confusing. Those are the 2 people on the podium.
Yeah.
Good job, Red.
By the
Good
way,
job.
guys, I want to show you guys something before we go.
Okay.
He's gonna moon
Alright.
us.
It's just
I'm
gonna be
gonna
a
show you
stack of
guys
diamonds.
some of
blocks, isn't
the
it?
some of the trophies for the
Ooh.
Nautilus Cup.
Sneak
Oh.
previews.
All right.
Check this out. Check this out.
Oh.
That's
There you
There's
impressive.
a
go.
chest in my way. I can't see.
That's it. I'm going to
Oh.
practice.
Beautiful.
I need
I'm
that. I
getting
need
Undead
that.
Nautilus tomorrow.
It's going to look so good on my mountain.
Thank you guys for participating. And yeah, there'll be another race next week if you guys are interested.
Rigged.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Amazing.
That was fun.
Good
Good race,
We're
everybody.
interested in
Okay, big. Why you spawned right there as soon as I start recording? I'm seriously confused. I wonder if some of the wardens died. These guys should not be spawning. Anyway, big progress here. Big progress. We got our bridge in, which I love, dipping into the skulk infestation, which is working its way up the pillars. I really like the way the mangrove logs there. It's fine. We finally have a block that kind of goes with this nether brick there, and I think it looks kind of good. It's the same kind of very different texture, but the color matches, which I like. So we got a little bridge here with our oxidized copper lamps. We're still waiting on this guy. Come on. Step it up. But more importantly, we've got the cave in now. This is where it gets a little creepy and start to work your way in here. And right here is where I want to put the portal. And I left my obsidian at the base. Please hold. I think this is going to look great in here because the purple glow of the portal is going to really pop in here. So let's go and add this. We obviously want to go past whatever bounds. We'll go one more here. I'm gonna make it nice and big here. Here we go. We'll go over here, breaky that, and like this. And I'm even gonna do the corners. This one's for you, Etho. Go up nice and tall, so it we don't want to see the edge of the portal anywhere here. All right, drop down. And I want to put a back on this, obviously, so you can't poke out the other side. I don't think the texture of this really matters, but we're gonna stay on brand here and go with a skulk background. Again, you probably won't even really see it, but let's get this filled in. Yeah. Okay, and now we light it. All right, let's step back and see what this looks like. Yeah, I'm a fan. I didn't want a square, simple, basic portal. I wanted it to feel organic and cracks and everything. But does anyone know what that's supposed to be? It's not very good, but does anyone know what that's supposed to be? Maybe if I put something on the screen now, it might help. All right, I tried. All right, it's a bit of a stretch, but I tried. So the idea here is that this portal here will actually go to decked out. This will go to the top of the mountain where there's going to be my base will be up there and the entrance to the game and stuff like that. But I also need a way to get to my storage room, and that is It's like right behind this wall here. Like if we, oh, I can't go through here anymore. You can see my portal is right here. So what I'm going to want to do, and this probably won't be for today, I want to make like a little secret way for me and only me to get to my portal that takes me into like my base here. Cause I don't want anyone going that way. I could do it up top on the mountain here. There's like a little skulky bits. I could do something back here, but that's a pain to get to. Like ideally I would just come across and there would be something like, I need like a little hidden crack or something in here or something. We'll figure something out. That's a good stream thing, I think. Okay, we got a lot more to do here. Obviously, we're not even close to done yet. We've got the cave-in and the basic structure of the ground and the bridge and everything, and I love all this, but we need some vegetation, right? If this isn't much of a forest, we got to add some trees in here and a ton of vegetation. So I think the idea is I want trees that are kind of like almost arched and curved and reaching over the path. And I think we're gonna have like 2 species of trees in here. They're like a dark one and a light one. The dark one is gonna be out of like mangrove, I think, and like a combination of muddy roots, dark with like some, you know, leaves on and stuff like that, because, you know, trees have leaves. And I think the other one, of course, we gotta put like a pale oak tree in here, maybe even some creaking hearts poking through with a lot of the pale leaves on top, kind of like dead. And it's gonna be like vines. Yeah, I mean, let's try. Let's see what happens. Here's something I didn't know. Dripstone drips lava in the Nether even when it doesn't have lava above it. Okay, so that was one tree, and by the way, all disclaimers, this is a Tango derp tree, so yeah, it's not gonna be that great. It'll look better once we get the ceiling on. I think it'll kind of make it feel like it's a little bit compressed in there. This one tree took forever. This one tree took forever because we got string everywhere. We want to get the vines stopping at just the right locations. I really wish they would add that, because they added the snip ability, right? You take shears and some of the other vines you snip. I wish you could do that with just regular vines, right? Is that a bedrock thing maybe? I don't know. They need to add that to Java. But regardless, this is a good example of my dark mangrove tree that I'm going to have in a little bit of candles. I think I want to add like a wither rose or something to this, but I don't have any. I got to steal some from Etho. But you can see the skulk is infesting the tree at its core, like in the trunk, and you can kind of see it, and it's contaminating the bark and everything. I kind of like that. And I decided to do the dripstone as like thorns, if that makes sense. There's going to be a lot of bushes around here with thorns, and I'll go over the reasons for that in a second, but I think it works. I think it works. Tree number 1. Let's make the next tree now, which is going to be the pale oak variety. Oh, Pearl's streaming, and I think she's made some changes to her Nautilus track, and since I was the one that got lost, we need to go test it out. Superhero landing!
I saw your face on the face bar. It gave you away.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, it's going good. How you doing?
I am excellent. I'm excellent. Have you fixed?
Yeah.
Have you fixed it?
I've been doing some. Well, I hope so. I would like you to test it if you'd like to test it.
Listen, if you need the ideal idiot, you found it, right? So if I can find my way through your course, I know.
Oh, but I heard you followed Etho, and that's why you.
Well, legit. There was like 6 of us that were like, "Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we?" Like it was
followed the sheep.
Etho, Cleo, me.
Etho knows where to go because he usually does,
because
right?
he's usually an expert. Yeah, follow Etho and you'll just win. So it was weird. Yeah, there was a bunch of us that had no idea where to go.
That says if Etho got lost, I must have made a horrible level.
See,
design.
right?
So,
I get it. It's okay if Tango got lost. Just chalk that up to stupidity. But Etho,
no, it's still
there's a real problem.
No, dude, you're basically a level. You are a level designer, right? And I was getting worried when you were lost. I was like, oh no, he's the game designer of the server, and he's getting lost. I've made a great bro.
How do I don't have a Nautilus, so you gotta
you can borrow mine. That's
okay.
All right. Let's go over here.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go through here as if like first time seeing it, even though it's only the second, right? Is that what you want?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Go through it as if it's your first time, and don't even think about the first time you went through. Just go.
I'll say these archways are good. They kind of like, they're clearly man-made, so they direct you.
Thank you.
Okay.
He's
good.
Doing it. He's
so,
going.
okay, the arrow helps. Is that new?
That is new.
Okay.
You've gone past 2 other arrows that you didn't need, but that's fine.
This is where it opens up, and I gotta say, there's a little tendency to go to the left here.
Okay, maybe I can block that view with a reach. Just stretch it across to lead your eye.
Yeah.
That direction instead.
Or if you just replace this kelp right here with like another little stone pillar, that would probably close it off. Because if that was a pillar there, then I'd be like, yo, I'm definitely going this way. The big arrow.
Yeah.
Boom, through here.
Because the best level design is not needing arrows. I've mostly put those there just because it feels like a race course anyway.
Yeah,
so.
you can get rid of the arrows by just adding more structure where it's like you clearly have to go a certain way. Yeah. That arrow is a little obscured. Yeah.
Now
you
there's
don't
a reason for that arrow.
Oh, these bubbles.
Is that one Oh, yeah, don't get hit by the magma. So the reason for that arrow there is less concerned about you coming from this direction, but more so if you're coming from the shortcut direction. Because then it directly faces the shortcut, so you know exactly which way to turn.
So you're good then, yeah. I think, yeah. But generally, your vines are your indicator of go through these, right?
Like this is a built thing. This is intended for you to dodge them, go through them. That's what I thought. Like originally, like people can clearly tell this is made this way, so you follow the things that are made.
And that is good. Yeah, it's just it opened up that one area. It opened up into and then this is where I was. This is easy from here on. Yeah, it's just like that one like giant bay that we kind of got dumped into, and we missed the right turn. And then we were just like, help!
That's because Ether took the shortcut, I think, right? And then you all ended up doing a circle. I was told he did a left out of the shortcut, and that's how he ended up all in circles. See if you can see the shortcut from where you are, because I've changed a few things, like from the very beginning.
Yeah, I think actually we came through here.
And then you turned left, right?
No, we just kind of went straight.
What the heck?
And this right here, right where I am now, is where we were like, I have no idea where to go because you had to go back over there. We were in this bay, and I'll show you where I went. I was like over here. I was like, what's up here? Nothing. And then I went.
Did you hit the wall of bubbles?
Let me see if I can.
This is the wall of bubbles that say don't go past here, and you went through it.
Were these bubbles here?
Yeah, they were always there. That was my edge of the map bubbles. I've done a few like slight things that change the feel of it and make your mind make choices a little bit easier.
There was like a lot more open caverns that I could go in, and I went into one of them. I'd have to go watch my footage, but there was like a cavern I went into that was just obviously like natural, and I was like, I think I'm lost over here. I might be a little embarrassed here,
dude.
But this is where I went in here. You covered this up. It's all covered now. That was open before.
No, I didn't. We did the race yesterday. This is yesterday's race, right?
Yeah.
I did not change this.
Is this where I came in?
I did not change this.
Or no, it was in one of these passages here. There was,
dude. Wait, what in your mind said? Yeah, this is the right way.
I knew it was not. To be clear, it was like I have no idea. I've lost the pack. Everyone's gone, and I'm just trying to find where to go. So yeah, I was in caves and fighting zombies, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
No. I need to watch your footage.
No,
how the heck, dude?
Maybe not.
I do now. I really do.
This is way better. I would say.
Okay. Just this bit, really.
I would say take this kelp out right here and add another pillar there. Yeah. And just really funnel them to the right. This is beautiful, by the way, Pearl. Like, you did a great job on this. This looks awesome.
Thank you. I wanted it to be immersive. That was my main thing, as well as like have a little bit of obstacle. Thank you.
It's cool.
That means a lot.
Okay, we're back to finish off the Nether tunnel, and I got good news and I got bad news. The good news, the trees are done and it's looking really good. The bad news is Azuma is AFK up there, so we have no spawn proofs in our tunnel right now. Let's check it out. Hopefully, if a gas spawn is here right now, I am going to flee with so much extra flee. But anyways, these are the trees that I've got in here, and I'm pretty pleased with them. The only ones I don't like are these right here. These don't even look like trees. They're just like blobs but the rest of them I think came out pretty good. I like the overhang on top of with the leaves hanging down and everything. It's fantastic. I'm really happy here. Once I get the black ceiling up here, it's gonna look even better. The important thing now, we still have some vines that are still growing. You can see there's string like everywhere here to stop all the vines and everything, to get them at just the right length. The next step though, and this is very important for two reasons. One, the vegetation. I want to get a lot of vegetation here and make this like thick, like all this is way too open here. We got to fill all this in here and everything. So the vegetation is going to make it look good. But number two, it's going to make this place gas proof. Like you can already see, like I got some carpeting down here in very strategic locations. So this path is already gas proof, but like back here, not at all. Obviously a gas can spawn anywhere right here. You know, not because it's too close to me, so it wouldn't do that right now, but there's plenty of places a gas can spawn right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it's giving me quite the anxiety. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the vegetation now and get this thing finished up. Final reveal for the tunnel leading into deck down. For what it's worth, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Before we go in, we've got to light some candles here. I love that Jem made these little red candles as the decoration in the hallway here. Okay, this is the entrance. This is garbage. I'm gonna eventually tear all this out. Maybe like put a decked out symbol up there and make this entranceway be a lot more prominent and just bigger and cooler. But that's a project for another day. Heading inside now, we have the lush overgrown jungle here leading into what will eventually be decked out down there. Got tons of little bushes and vegetation all around here, and if you notice, a lot of the trees have the firefly bushes hidden inside of them. In fact, I think this one's got some... Yeah, it's got 4 of them right there, and that's giving off a cool little like aura around it. I like it. Of course, we had to add a couple of suggestive creaking hearts. To my knowledge, these won't work, but you know, the vegetation and the bushes and all the dead shrubs and everything really brings a lot of this together. But like I said, it is also what's important here is this place, to the best of my knowledge right now, is 100% gas proof. Okay, like spawn proofing for gas is tricky, but can be done kind of cleverly. Like, I think I've done a good job here. Like, there's nothing here that overtly screams gas proofing. It just kind of happened naturally with the flow of things. Again, the carpeting here, gas need a 5x5 area to spawn in, okay? And it has to be like a flat surface with 5 open blocks around it. Their actual hit model is only 4x4, but because they spawn in the middle of the block, it actually overhangs, and they need a full 5x5 area to spawn in. So we got the carpets in slabs in very, you know, specific locations here to prevent spawning. Leaves are huge because leaves provide a block with collision to stop. Like a gas can't spawn here because it'll hit that block, which is like it has a collision. But leaves also prevent mobs from spawning on top of them. So these pale leaves were absolutely perfect for gas proofing. The mangrove roots here though, which I wanted to add because they had like a nice dead look to the place, they do allow mobs to spawn on top of them. So I decided to go with like adding thorns with little dripstones. So you'll see there's like every bush that's like a top facing bush has a little thorn on top of it, and that again is to prevent gas. It's to prevent gas from spawning. So you can see as you walk through here, there isn't a contiguous 5x5 area anywhere. Even down in the pit there's blocks that all spawn, you know, stop spawning and everything. So very happy. We're gonna get skeletons that will spawn in here occasionally, and I'm totally okay with that. That doesn't really matter. They're not gonna hurt anything. Had to add a couple of carpets up here to prevent spawns and stuff, but overall, I'm absolutely loving this tunnel. But guys, you know me. We're not done yet. This place needs some spooky audio. So we're gonna add some ambient sound effects that, if I can do it correctly, will only be heard inside this tunnel. I just ran into a wall. Of course, I almost forgot. Before we get to the spooky audio, let me show you what we got going on here. The portal, I actually hooked it up. I don't know if this is where the real portal is gonna be, but there's a good chance it will be. So this now leads to, let me show you. Here, we're inside the mountain here. By the way, did I show this off? I forgot to show this off. Yeah, if you've been to the live stream, you've seen it. But if not, I got a bunch of the hermits here, and we lit up the entire mountain with torches. It's mildly amazing. That's all I want to say. Mildly amazing. Not to get distracted, but let's get distracted, all right? I've got more work to do on the mountain with these holes, and we're going to get to that, but I'm going away for a few days, so it's on hold right now. The mountain is 95% done. The structure of it is completely done. Again, this is where the map's going to be. Everything is lit up. The exterior is done, except the little bits remaining here. And we'll get back to that when I return. Oh, you got to check this out. You got to check this out. Watch. When you get the Warden darkness effect. Now, this is only me because my fog settings are messed up, but watch this. Watch this. Get a little darkness effect here. What? Look at that when it pulses dark. That's amazing. Such a cool effect. Okay, seriously, quit messing around already. Okay, this right here is the portal that... This is the portal that the main decked out portal will lead to. And do a little free cam here to kind of show you where it is. I'm going to build a more prominent cave right there, I think. And then a walkway here, a ramp up here, and then right there is where the main manor of the vampire will be. Now, of course, I still need a way to get to my base, into my little lair. So what I decided to do, it's not fancy or anything, but we got this little hole here. I just got to bop up here, go into fly mode, come around the corner, and it leads to our, what do you call it? When we come back, I just do a little jump here and fly through, and it's mostly undetectable. I don't think too many people are going to go in there. Okay, let's do some audio now. This is going to be cool. We're going to have two types of audio playing here. One's going to be like a slow looping ambient sound. It's going to be like windy, foresty sounds, I think. And the second one is going to be some like incidental sounds. We've got like crows in the background. We've got wolves, we've got owls, all little like incidental background sounds that are going to sound pretty spooky. So we go through our little personal tunnel here, and I've built this will be our little audio control room just for the tunnel. Okay, so let's start with the ambient here. We're going to throw our jukebox down. We're going to do a disc with this. There's two ways to play custom audio. That you use a music disc or a player head of any variety here. This particular one, we're going to use a music disc because we want to know when the song is over. I need a dropper. Give me one of these guys. Okay, drop her down, and then hopper and hopper. So we have a little loop here. All right, let's program the disc here. So we go audio player, server file, and then, yep, there you go. There's the file for the sound. And now I click put it on an item. This one here, we're going to say DO tunnel ambient. We're going to say go. And now we put it in, we can put it in there. Yeah, put it in here. Now it's in here. If I press the button, it goes over and it starts playing the windy, foresty, a little bit of audio. You know, it's not great music. Trust me, the audio we have for actual decked out is going to be much higher quality, done by professional, but this is totally good enough for right now. Okay, so now the good thing about the jukeboxes is when they're done playing, they stop being powered and it'll get picked up by this hopper and looped right back into the dropper there. So if we want this thing to continually loop, we theoretically just need to do something. Why can't I place a block there? Hello? Oh, it's like, why can't I place a block there? Because there's a button on the thing. I didn't even see it. Bam. All right, we do that, and then we do a little noodle action. And now, when the disc goes down there into the hopper, the comparator signal will detect it. Repeater will power this. We should actually put a little delay on that just to give it time to go into the dropper, and it'll just play the sound again on constant loop. Okay, now for the extremely cool part. I've been waiting, I think, maybe 4 months to show off this feature. There's a new feature added to the audio player mod. Technically, it's a whole separate mod. It's called the roleplay mod, and I just added it to the server here. The hermits all agreed it's fine. And what it's doing is kind of modularizing features for the audio player system. And there's some new features added in this that are incredible. And the first one I want to show you guys that I've never used, so I don't even know if it's going to work or not, but it's regions. Now, regions are an insanely cool feature. I'm not going to lie, it might have been added just for decked out. I've been talking to Breadloaf, by the way. Super thanks to Breadloaf, one of the authors of the audio player mod, who's doing this. What this does now is it allows us to play audio files not originated from the note block or the jukebox player playing that sound, but we can now define three-dimensional cuboid regions like this tunnel perfectly by defining a min and a max point of that region and then telling the audio to play in that nearby region. So instead of me having to like place note blocks and jukeboxes all throughout tunnels and hiding them in nooks and crannies in the dungeon and everything like that, I don't have to do that now. I can can now centralize all of my audio to be in one like kind of audio control room, and then just have named regions throughout the dungeon for different areas I want to play sound. This is going to be insanely useful. And for those of you with an evil mind, I know what you're thinking. We've agreed not to do it. Hermits were okay adding this mod as long as we don't use it to, like, you know, play sound in regions across the other side of the world. All right, so let's see if I can make this work. I'll be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing here. So regions named, set, and now the region name. So we're gonna say decked out tunnel. How about we say decked out nether tunnel? And then the 2 coordinates, those are the coordinates, the min-max bounds of this region, and I think that's it. Region created. And now I think we can go role play regions named list. And there we go. There's our region there. Okay, so now if we go role play regions, apply. Oh, look at that. Decked out nether tunnel. Boom. So now let's see if I put this in here now, we shouldn't hear this. Let's kickstart it. I was not expecting to hear that. I probably did something wrong. Let's see. No, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just a moron because I'm actually inside the bounds, the bounding cuboid of the region. So here we go. And I'll adjust the, oh, okay. Oh, why is it? Why is it cutting in and out? Whoa. Okay, yeah, that definitely doesn't sound right. So in theory, that is the upper corner. So if I step out here, the sound goes away. I'm not hearing it. I step inside and I hear it right away. Okay, that's cool. But it was very hitchy there. I wonder what that was. But the 3D region seems to be working now. Okay, that sound was way too loud. So let's kick that down to like 30% volume and try it again. Yeah, I think that's better. That's a good volume for now. We may tweak it a little bit more. Okay, one more feature that I'm incredibly excited about is a new randomize feature. You can add multiple sounds to the same player head. So let me, let's get the owls in there now. And we're gonna go put on item, but instead of applying it to the head on in my hand there, the Enderman head, I think I'm gonna say audio player randomized, append, and now the ID. And that added it, so I think now I can do role play randomized enable randomized playback for item. Okay, and now there's one more I want to add, the wolf sound. Let's add that one in. Randomized append that one. Okay, so now this one Enderman head should have ambient audio for some wolves, some owls, and some crows all playing like as a background ambient thing. And if I put this on a note block, and play it. There we go. Okay, once I added that third sound, I had to re-enable randomization. So there's the crows. There's the crows. Okay, it's not working. There we go. Okay, those wolves are very loud. Very loud. Wolves again. Crows. Crows. Okay, let's get the owls working. See if we can get to play owls. Crows. Crows. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't know if I can control the audio, the volume independently for each sound. Probably not. The better way to do this is to tweak it and like get the audio set before I upload it, but I didn't do that. So, let's see. Oh, wait. Roleplay, volume, apply, volume category? What? Oh, right. There's a new feature where you can add custom categories. There's so much cool stuff. I can add a new category here called like decked out. And then the players, when they come in, they can tune their volume of decked out independently. That's so cool. All right, but in the meantime, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. I'll have to seek some help on this one, but let's get it working anyways. All right, I think the audio is as good as it's going to get for now. Let me show you what we got here as we walk in. the audio kicks on. The one thing I'm not crazy about, there's a couple of issues. One, I don't like that there's no like, you can't have it fade in. I guess when you use regions, it's just like a hard start. It'd be nice if that faded in there. But I'm pretty happy with it. I can't tell you guys how much I love this audio player mod and how much it adds to environments and just the feel of what you're trying to do. Overall, very happy with this build, very happy with this area, very happy with the audio that it adds and everything. Yeah. This is so cool. And we've got our creepy portal set up here for the players to enter into the decked out area. So coming up soon, let's see, I'm gonna be out of town for a few days, so there's gonna be a little bit of a gap, but I gotta finish up the mountain by filling in these cracks, which quite honestly, guys, that is really gonna make this place pop. And then right here, let me get a better view here. I'm running out of rockets. Right here, this whole platform, like you see the little ramp up here, this is where, like, you know, Tango's Manor is gonna be. It might have to go into the mountain. I might have to take away some because I'm not sure this is gonna be big enough, but here is where there's gonna be like my kind of my mansion, and that's gonna be the entrance to the game, and it's gonna be the lobby and the hangout and the scores and the, you know, where you create a new deck, and all this stuff is gonna be here. And I've recently had some revelations on how I want to do my card processor. The card processor, this is gonna be like so incredibly cool compared to what we did for Decked Out 2. I can't wait. So once we're back, I'm back from my little break here. We're gonna be building the village of Greywick, and the redstone's gonna start, guys. Oh, it is 100% go time. We've absolutely got some very exciting times coming up here. There are like a billion things I want to get started on. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy the mountain is 95% done. Enough for me to get started on the actual game. So until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.